Yeah, sometimes I might for the finals when I have more time. I got my own sheet at home. Sometimes I'll do this, but it just takes so much time to put it together. I got one now I've been doing. I put it.
Closed captioning for the Iowa High School State Championships is brought to you by...
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on.
They say our idea of fun is morning tea, and afternoon tea,
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action. And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
You gotta rise, you gotta get up, you gotta push yourself just a little bit further when you think you've done enough. It's time to shine, oh, it's time to fly high. Coming down the tracks, ain't looking back, oh, it's time to rise and shine.
Wells Fargo Arena, Des Moines, Iowa. We are set here for the pregame action. 2A semifinal. Our pregame coverage brought to you by Channel Seed. What a great day here. What a great weekend here in Des Moines, Iowa as we get set for this one. AP, the Falcons, 24-1 taking on the Treynor Cardinals, Bob. You're looking at 49-1 when you combine these two teams, and that's kind of what we are here at the Northwest Bank Sports Desk. We're usually undefeated, but one loss we'll take. Pretty good matchup when you look at these two teams. And when Aaron Thomas is here, it's always a good day.
Absolutely. The Battle of the Birds, it should be a great one. I tell you what, they both know a little bit about this place here, though. They, as recently as 2015, they were here. Treynor, of course, won that tournament. And AP was fourth. A lot of people forget that. So they've had recent history here. Great football programs. Let's see how they do on the hardwood.
Yeah, I imagine they would go ahead and play football right after this. Let's take a look at the impact players. Always hard for us to choose the Cookies impact players. We look at AP. Got a pretty great player in Treynor too, Bob. We break these two kids down. They just fill up a box score across the board.
That's right. And Oberhauser, you'll see that he's not the only Falcon who's going to get it done here today, but he is somebody you can count on.
Yeah,
28
dependable.
points in the quarterfinals, a great game, 16 points a game on the season. He's 6'6", and he's just a load and a half to deal with. But when you're talking about Treynor, you're going to Dylan Fauble. He's the seasoned veteran. He's the man. 14.5 points a game. He's just a great competitor. And they do have a big man in the middle who will try to handle Oberhauser. But if that's the deal, Fauble will be free to roam.
Treynor and AP, the Falcons and the Cardinals getting ready to get after it. That's going to, when you look at what else is going on here in the Channel Seed pregame, the atmosphere is just tremendous. And you said these two teams, they're proud in every sport, not just this one.
Yeah, they are. These are schools with storied programs on many different levels in different sports, and they have a lot of pride. They're going to have great crowd up here. You've seen them guys file in. It should be a great atmosphere, as all these games are. But, you know, the overall atmosphere, who shows up to play, who sticks with their program. They got the quarterfinal jitters out. Let's see if they really give us a show here in the semis.
Be interesting. You won't be able to tell the teams apart if you don't know who's home and who's away, because they'll look just the same. That's going to do it right now for Bob Selby, David Bingham here at the Northwest Bank Sports Desk. We'll be back with more basketball on the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. And it's why, for a century, we provided nearly $500,000 in scholarships each year to young Iowans, recognizing student achievement in athletics, academics, and the fine arts. It's also why we're proud to be the sole title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, the Iowa High School Athletic Association, and the presenting sponsor of the Iowa Hall of Pride. Congratulations to all the student athletes and the coaches on a successful year, and remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
And welcome to Wells Fargo Arena. Rick Silvestrini and Dave Lane with you on the Hy-Vee Championship Network, this Class 2A semifinal, and we are underway as it's Aplington-Parkersburg against Treynor in the first turnover of the ball game.
AP coming out here with some trapping half-court pressure. Caught Treynor a little off guard.
1 of 2 tonight in the 2A semis. There's a long three buried by Aaron Price, and the Falcons are on the board, 3-0. And a steal, and it's 5-0. Treynor back the other way, and they go inside of the score. Luke Wilson, their leading scorer, averaging 17 points a game. Cavalier from downtown, that's a little too hard. And rebounded by Treynor. They push it up.
Well, you saw some slower paced games early on with the 4A. 2A getting right off to it here in these semifinals.
Jorgensen, now they swing it around to the far wing. And nearly going out of bounds, and they do step out of bounds. A traveling call, actually, and it's a turnover, and Aplington-Parkersburg has it back. Saw their coach Aaron Thomas on the sidelines for the Falcons, and his team leading early on here, 5-2 in the first quarter. Inside they go, and Oberhauser gets it blocked. A long three, NBA range, and buried by Dylan Fauble. Fauble at 28 in the quarterfinals. Treynor with the rebound.
And Schwarty for Treynor is causing a lot of problems in there. He had 5 blocks in their first round win.
Clausen with the miss. Rebound Falcons. What a pace here early on. Here's another three. Price buries it. 8-5 Falcons. Bounce pass near side Jorgensen, now back up top. Fauble, one-handed pass. Jorgensen going inside. Schwarty back out. Here's Clausen from downtown. In and out, no. Rebounded Hoff. In transition, and we are going to get a foul on the floor. Wow, what a pace here, Dave.
Yeah, here you see the trap here, and Treynor able to swing it over to get Fauble the three, and then in transition, Aaron Price for AP knocking it down from the corner.
So the foul was on the floor, no shooting foul. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of this 2A semifinal. Aplington-Parkersburg with it, and they're up 8-5. Here's Dylan Ellis, who just checked in. Outside, Oberhauser.
Oberhauser right now doing it all. Leads the team in blocks, assists. They're knocking down the three, runs the point of this little half-court trap, forcing turnovers.
They do force a turnover, but a foul called. Well, Oberhauser, Dave, is a 1,000-point scorer for this team.
Yeah, right there, just a good space out, able to find his little spot there and knock it down with the assist from Dylan Ellis. But he has been all over the court here in these first 3.5 minutes.
Dylan Ellis inbounds to Oberhauser. Treynor down now 11-5. Falcons with the basketball. Inside, and we've got a foul.
We might be able to take a breath now on these free throws.
Treynor coach Scott Rucker, 240 wins in his career, and at the line is going to be Cavalier. Cavalier, a 71% free throw shooter, leading scorer on this team, nearly 19 a game, and makes the first.
Yeah, Cavalier and Oberhauser are a pretty prolific 1-2 punch there. Oberhauser 7 assists and 7 blocks averaging on the year. Had a rough quarterfinal game, 8 turnovers.
Missed the second, but trying to get the offensive board, and he commits the foul. Went after it late. Good start here for the Falcons, up 12-5. We're going to see Aaron Price check back in. And also coming back in is Schwarty for the Cardinals.
Schwarty with the early foul. Wanted to, Coach Rucker wanted to keep him out of foul trouble. Give him a little breather, now he's back in.
Pressure again by the Falcons. Treynor gets it over. 4:11 to go here in the first quarter. Dave Blaine, Rick Silvestrini with you. Near side to Fobble. Into the quarter, there's a chance for an open three, and it's a little too hard. Rebounded by the Falcons and stolen away. And got some numbers underneath. Schwarty. Cavalier. The runner off the glass is good. 14-7, Aplington-Parkersburg. High tempo game here in this 2A semifinal action. Good miss and rebound by Aplington-Parkersburg. Falcons on the run. Cavalier trying to go coast to coast. Now dishes off. Ellis misses. They get the offensive board. Back to Ellis. Scoop shot, no. And another offensive rebound. The floater is an air ball that time by Price.
Just all over the offensive glass. It's a big problem for Treynor in their quarterfinal win.
3 chances added for Aplington-Parkersburg, and now another loose ball, and we're going to get a jump ball. Jump ball possession arrow will favor Aplington-Parkersburg. Time for a break. This is the Iowa High School State Championships live on the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
Take advantage of this offer from Alliant Energy and start saving money and energy now. There are other options too. Learn how with a free top-to-bottom home energy assessment. Find air leaks, install LED bulbs, and get simple ideas to save energy for your entire home. Plus rebates to help you replace that old furnace or air conditioner. It's easy. Call 1-866-ALLIANT or visit alliantenergy.com/options.
Dreams start early, illustrated straight from the heart. Big or small, dreams take hard work to grow into reality. To bring your dreams to life, sometimes you need a little help. So surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams and count on Bank Iowa to help you reach them. Bank Iowa, for the dreamer in all of us.
Opportunities are out there. When it comes to getting maximum productivity from your acres, who can you turn to?
I got a guy who works with me to customize a plan for each acre. not a one-size-fits-all solution.
I got a guy who knows which corn products will help me get more out of this field.
I got a guy who digs deeper, treats my business like it's his.
Who do I turn to? My channel seedsman.
Find your channel seedsman at channel.com.
And welcome back live here in the Hy-Vee Championship Network. First quarter action, 2A semifinals. Aplington-Parkersburg up by 7, 14-7. And Dave, Treynor having trouble holding on to the ball right now.
Yeah, 5 early turnovers. Just the frenetic trap here from Aplington-Parkersburg has forced a lot of turnovers. You know, again, when you've got 6'6" running the point on that zone trap, it's going to make for some lob passes and some tips that we've seen here.
Oberhauser with the basketball, 2:37 to go here in the quarter. And a steal. This time Treynor gets the turnover. On the break, it's a 2-on-1, losing the ball out of bounds. The last touch by Aplington-Parkersburg.
Well, Treynor with 18 points off of turnovers in their first round victory against Wapello. They converted. It wasn't a ton of turnovers, they just converted them.
Beautiful inbounds play, but Fauble cannot connect. Here come the Falcons. Cavalier, and he's going back to the line.
Not the prettiest of post moves, didn't necessarily look comfortable, but went up there and was able to draw contact and get to the free throw line.
1 for 2 on his first 2 attempts. He'll have 2 more here. He's a good free throw shooter on the season, around 71%, and this one rattles in.
It'll be interesting now as we kind of get settled in. A fast pace to get started those first 4 minutes. Both teams were shooting well over 50%. Now they're down in the 45-40% range.
Jack Tarks in the game for the Cardinals, and another miss here by Cavalier. Closed captioning brought to you by Buena Vista University in Storm Lake. BVU is the only college in Iowa to promise a solid internship, a degree in 4 years, and a job within 6 months of graduation. Find out more at bvu.edu/now.
Treynor being able to handle the pressure a little bit more. They're going to start to get comfortable with it. I'd like to see the ball get to the middle of the floor a little bit more instead of staying out on the perimeter the whole time.
15-7, Aplington-Parkersburg, and another turnover for Treynor, and an unforced one at that.
Yeah, just some miscommunication there. Luke Boston at the top. He cut, and Fauble just was expecting him to stay up top.
So Oberhauser with it for the Falcons. Over to Cavalier. Now inside to Cavalier. We've got a foul the other way, offensive foul this time, but it's going back to Treynor.
Yeah, moving screen. Nice little play they had. Cavalier wide open for the layup.
You see Scott Rucker, 240 wins in his career to just 48 losses. Treynor on the year, now 25-0. They are the top seed in Class 2A, making their 15th appearance at the state tournament. They won it all back in 2015. And there is Aaron Thomas.
Former Drake Bulldog.
246 wins for Thomas in his career. So these guys know how to coach him up. 1:37 to go here in the first. Stockdale around to Fauble. Cut off on the baseline. And a steal. Another turnover for Treynor. Here's Cavalier. He nearly travels. Left-handed runner does not go. That was Oberhauser. A trap in the corner. That leaves a man wide open. 3-ball no good, and Cavalier comes down with the rebound. 1 minute to go here in quarter number 1. Oberhauser, Cavalier nearly throwing it away, and Price gets it near midcourt. Cavalier looking to drive. Gets a little contact, and now we're going to get a foul on the rebound, and it's going to be on Cavalier.
Hey, that's going to be his second foul.
He's going to have to come out for the final 45 seconds and possibly much of the second quarter.
As you said earlier, Cavalier leading scorer, 18, almost 19 points a game for the Falcons.
He shoots, Dave, 63% from the field. I mean, crazy numbers.
Well, and a lot of it is like you just saw there, the off of penetration. He's only made 8 threes on the year.
So 39 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. After a really hot start, we've had a little lull here in the last couple of minutes of the quarter. Out of bounds, and it's going to remain with Treynor. Not sure when the last score was, Dave, but it's been a while. Couldn't catch our breath in the first minute.
We've been stuck on 15-7 for a long time.
Treynor inbounds. In home white uniforms. Foul. Passes. And the 3-ball hit by Jack Stockdale. Big one there by Treynor. Cuts it to 5 here with 12 seconds left in the quarter.
See Coach Thomas dials up here at the end of the quarter.
Oberhauser going in all the way, and he is fouled on the floor. So with 5.7 seconds left, Aplington-Parkersburg will inbound.
We've got the size in Oberhauser there in the middle. I'd be surprised to see a lob action here.
They faked it to Oberhauser, and instead a traveling call, and that's going to be on Junior Bodden. So they used Oberhauser as a decoy there, and they end up turning the ball over.
Yeah, and Bodden just got going, eyes opened up. Saw that rim, but got to put it on the floor first.
So Treynor could score here. Could be maybe a 5-0 run here to end the
to
quarter.
The rim.
2 seconds. Here's the 3-pointer. No good. And we have played 1. Aplington-Parkersburg 15. Treynor 10. This is the Iowa High School State Championships live on the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
At Hy-Vee Market Grill, you'll find something for everyone. Steaks grilled to perfection, delicious pasta, wood oven flatbread pizzas, and the burgers are the best in town. Plus, you've got to try our delicious Sunday brunch. And Hy-Vee Market Grills are next to Hy-Vee stores, so it's not like we're gonna run out of food. It's good food, good times, and we love to see people smile. So get on into Hy-Vee Market Grill today.
When we act as an advocate for Iowa farmers,
And we're back here live on the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Aplington-Parkersburg with a 5-point lead over Treynor after 1 quarter of play in this 2A semifinal on the Hy-Vee Championship Network. See Aaron Thomas looking on. His team got out to a very good start. Treynor will get the ball to begin quarter number 2. There's a wide open 3, and it's good by Luke Lawson. So a 6-0 run here, Dave, and a turnover.
Right back in it. They've withstood it. Withstood that initial barrage of just turnovers, and they've really taken care of the ball here. Good ball movement. Shooter ready to shoot.
Left him wide open. Lawson is their best 3-point shooter. Turnaround in the paint. Good by Schwarty. And we are tied at 15. An 8-0 run.
Cavalier in there with 2 fouls. Has got to be careful on Schwarty.
Nearly another turnover. Falcons here a little jittery to start the quarter. 3-ball the other way by Oberhauser.
That guy right there, he's going to be fun to watch.
Going to be playing his college ball at Grandview right here in Des Moines. Turn around and off the glass this time. Schwarty, he's eating up.
He's got that turnover, his left shoulder down, able to use the glass.
And Cavalier thought about it. He's getting it to Oberhauser. And that was barely touched the rim, I think.
There's a little heat check there, but you see Oberhauser, little down screen there, able to pop out and knock it down. Schwarty just kind of gathers himself, doesn't rush, able to turn and find the spot on the backboard.
It's a 1-point game. Falcons up by 1. Not anymore. Jorgensen from downtown. Price the other way.
Good ball fake for Price. Gets 2 Treynor defenders up in the air.
Well, we are knotted at 20. Now the pace picking up again after a little lull there at the end of the first quarter. Almost 2 minutes gone here in quarter number 2 in this 2A semifinal on the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Foul. Now back out to midcourt.
I like what Treynor has done here the last couple of possessions. They've tried to get that ball into the middle against the zone. It's going to open up the shooters either in the corner or even a little high-low to Schwarty.
Fable with the ball. Long offensive possession here for the Cardinals, and we got a foul.
That's going to be on Cavalier. So here you see they get that touch to the middle, collapses the defense, opens up those shooters on the wing.
That was behind the NBA 3 there. You know, we talked about it earlier, and you see the 3-point tally right now. Both teams shooting the ball well from outside.
Yeah, starting to heat up, back up again.
Fable, good.
Get that ball into the middle. Now you got Cavalier out with 3 fouls.
And we got a turnover the other way.
A carry there.
The Iowa High School Sports Network would like to thank Bank Iowa, Channel C, Cookies, and Northwest Bank for their help in bringing the Iowa High School State Basketball Championships live to all of our viewers and listeners. 2-point game, nearing the 5-minute mark, quarter number 2. Clausen misses that time. Offensive rebound does not go, though. And Stockdale mad that he couldn't put that one in.
Yeah, good crash. Had the another miss there from point-blank range. He missed it on that out-of-bounds play earlier, too.
Truax giving it up to Ellis. Now a bounce pass inside, and we've got a foul. 2 shots are coming up for Grant Truax.
One of the things that Oberhauser does really well, you can see, passes the ball well to begin with, but right there, when they get him in the post, he's not necessarily looking to make a post move. He's looking for his teammates to kind of cut, dive to the basket, and he's able to find him.
First free throw for Truax, no good, shooting just 42% from the line on the year. They had a nice quarterfinal game with 12 points against South Hamilton. They won that one 54-51. One more coming up for Truax, the 6'0 senior. And the second one's good. Treynor by 1.
Got a little different action here. A little 2-2-1 look. Back into a 2-3 zone.
Clausen to Tarks, back to Clausen. Now Fable's got the ball. They'll reset the offense. Go to Stockdale, kicks it outside, and good ball movement over to Clausen for 3. Clausen with 8 now in the ball game. 3-pointer the other way by Price. Too hard off the iron. Who's going to get the rebound? And Price nearly got it, but Treynor comes up with it.
Yeah, good job on the loose ball by Treynor.
Little runner on the baseline, and the sweet ball there. And that's Jack Tarks. Just a sophomore. Oberhauser, good.
Good strength, good hesitation. Took the contact and was able to finish it. Big bucket for AP.
He's in double figures with 10. Three-pointer the other way, and it's fouled. Boy, both these teams red hot from beyond the arc. Another three, and that one is short by Oberhauser. An offensive board, and we've got a jump ball. Time for a break. Treynor opened up a 7-point lead. We'll be right back. You are watching live the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
At Hy-Vee Market Grill, you'll find something for everyone. Steaks grilled to perfection, delicious pasta, wood oven flatbread pizzas, and the burgers are the best in town. Plus, you've got to try our delicious Sunday brunch. And Hy-Vee Market Grills are next to Hy-Vee stores, so it's not like we're gonna run out of food. It's good food, good times, and we love to see people smile. So get on into Hy-Vee Market Grill today.
When we act as an advocate for Iowa farmers,
I rise up.
when we reinvest $80 million in a decade to bring jobs to rural communities,
I rise up.
when we provide nearly $500,000 in scholarships to young Iowans each year,
I rise up.
when we invest in solutions that create opportunities and improve the quality of life for all Iowans,
I rise up.
We're Iowa Farm Bureau, and we do these things because we're your neighbors. We're Iowans, and nothing feels better than seeing Iowa rising.
Here in the Hy-Vee Championship Network, our Delta Dental Smile Cam, and right now, the team that's smiling is Treynor, up by 7, 30-23.
They've come out. They've adjusted to that zone pressure. Some early turnovers, 5 turnovers early in the first quarter, and now they've kind of found some soft spots in that zone. That's allowed them to get the ball in there, and then they've been able to find shooters on the perimeter.
6 of 12 from beyond the arc are the Cardinals. 3-minute mark here in quarter number 2 in this 2A semifinal. Inside a block and a scramble to the basketball. Treynor has it. And now another scramble at midcourt and some contact. They're going to let him play. Baseline jump shot, no good. Offensive board up and no good. Swore he missed it. He's had a couple down low, Dave, where he's missed point blank.
Well, it's almost better when he's got his back to the basket as opposed to those where he's just got to go straight up.
Truax drew the foul. So Jorgensen picks up that foul. Going to the line will be Grant Truax. 1 for 2 so far tonight at the line. This is a 1-and-1, so it was on the floor. And he missed it. And another jump ball, I believe they're going to call jump ball, and it will go the other way to Treynor. The Iowa High School State Basketball Championships are presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau as sole title sponsor of the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Iowa Farm Bureau provides millions of dollars in awards, recognition programs, grants, and scholarships, helping to support student achievement on the court and in the classrooms.
Falcons now just in this 1-2-2, but not trapping up top.
Cardinals with that 7-point lead in the basketball. Stockdill, 10-footer. No, we got a foul underneath. See who they're going to get here. It's on Aplington-Parkersburg.
With Price down low.
I think they got Oberhauser.
Box out.
So Back with the ball is Treynor. Stockdale, another three. That is the 7th three-pointer for the Cardinals.
And a good screen almost there by Schwarty posting up. Kept Bodden from getting out to the wing to contest.
Now they've opened up a 10-point lead, their largest of the game, and we've got a timeout on the floor.
Again, out of the out-of-bounds play, they get the reversal. And again, for the wide-open three. Good ball movement by the Cardinals.
Aaron Thomas calls that timeout. A special thank you to Farm Bureau Hy-Vee and the Iowa Bankers Association for working with the Iowa High School Sports Network to televise live the Iowa High School State Basketball Championships.
Well, Treynor coming out here, they're shooting 54% from three, just 52% overall. And you can see there, 6 of 13 for Treynor. We've got 8 Aplington-Parkersburg there. I'm sorry, 7 of 13, there we go, for Treynor. 4 of 9 for Aplington-Parkersburg, which is not too shabby, but it's still not going to be 54%.
1:48 to go, and after that timeout, Falcons will inbound, and they get it into Hoff. Looking for some offense here at the end of the quarter. They find themselves down by 10. At one point, Aplington-Parkersburg had an 8-point lead. It has been completely reversed. Here's Bodden. Out to Ellis. Ellis, tough jump shot, no good.
And we'll see what AP has for offense here.
And quickly down the floor in transition, a score in the foul. Man, oh man, that was Clausen. Watch the transition here, Dave.
Yeah, just not set. I think who they ended up getting. They got Bodden on the foul, the body on the block. We get on that last possession. Yep, I think that's going to be his second foul. But last possession for Aplington-Parkersburg, no Cavalier and no Oberhauser.
So Clausen misses the free throw, but that gives Treynor a 35-23 lead with 1:16 to go here in the second quarter. Oberhauser to Ellis. Ellis off a screen.
Yeah, this was 15-7 Falcons. And since then, it's been a 28-8 run.
Sam Bachman in now as well. Loose ball, and who's going to get it? Back to Aplington-Parkersburg. And underneath, they get the foul and count it. So Bachman, what looked like it could have been a turnover, and then they turned it into 2 points and possibly 3.
Well, a good job there for Dylan Ellis. Got the loose ball and immediately turned to look to see where the basket to see who might be there. And good recognition there to find Bachman.
And he cannot convert, and we're under a minute to go.
Now 3 of 8 from the free throw line are the Falcons.
Treynor by 10. See how they play it here with 40 seconds to go. They're firing away. Why not? They just keep hitting threes. It's another one, this time Tarks. And is it a traveling violation? It is on Oberhauser. And things unraveling here for Aplington-Parkersburg.
And you see the penetration here from Fabel. Finds Tark knocking down the 3. Raining inside.
Well, the Falcons lead Class 2A in scoring, but it's the Cardinals tonight hitting everything from outside.
Yeah, and it's one of those of, I think, it's just getting contagious right now.
29.5 seconds left.
That was Tark's second 3 of the year.
Unbelievable. When you're hot, man. 16 seconds. Fabel, under 10. Clausen to Fabel, 5. In a hurry, Jorgensen, and we've got a foul underneath with 2 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was a set there. Just the lob to Schwarty. I think it was at Hoff. Kobe Hoff that he may have been going for a box out thinking it was a shot. And now the discussion is, was the foul before he had the ball? And he did not.
It is. Yep. It's going to be a 1-and-1. So Schwarty, who's a 63% free throw shooter, will stand up here with 2 seconds left to go in the half.
And I think the reason you know it was a pass was because it was off. Had it been an actual shot, he would have made the three.
The way things are going, you'd think. His only free throw tonight so far missed, and an offensive rebound, but not in time, and the half has ended. Treynor with a big second quarter, and they lead at 38-25. This is the Iowa High School State Championships live on the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
Your halftime entertainment tonight is the Little Cyclone Cheerleaders from Ames. Coached by Sarah Buss, this outstanding squad is made up of 6 seniors, 6 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 4 freshmen. Their team finished 4th in the 4A cheer dance division at the state championships in November. They have 3 members who have made the 2018 All-State Cheer Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Little Cyclone Cheerleaders from Ames. cheerleaders from Ames.
All right, Bob. Northwest Bank Sports Desk, Ames High cheerleaders. Yeah,
people throwing stuff at us.
Yeah,
here.
well, we've had a lot of people that we've been saying hi to. We always develop quite a contingency of people we know because of all the different sports. So we got to say hello. This game, really, when you look at what's going on, and the cheerleaders did a great job, and they do that every time here at the semifinals. But when you look at this game, Cavalier gets hurt or gets the 3 fouls, but I mean the turnovers are the same, the rebounds are the same, but it really feels like Treynor they feel like they can hit anything right now.
Right, if you just looked at the stats, everything looks the same, but if you just pay attention to what was actually going on out there, what the difference is, I think, David, is AP, after Cavalier had the foul trouble, decided to really stress the fundamentals of their offense and worry about where they were and their spacing and everything and think too much. Whereas on the other side, I think Treynor emptied their brains and just played basketball. Yeah. They emptied their heads and just played basketball. They just let it loose, and I think it was contagious. There was a ripple through that whole team of confidence, and they just played. And they were patient down here in the half court, too.
Yeah, obviously when the other team loses their leading scorer and maybe their heart and soul, it gives you a little confidence, too. That's for sure. And you could tell Oberhauser really decided, I've got to take this thing over a few times. And he answered. A couple of times he came back and he answered baskets, but then it's kind of stand around and see if he can keep doing it. That becomes difficult.
Yeah, and the other thing is the guys off the bench who came in for AP who really didn't think they were going to be playing a major role tonight this early. In the first half, it's a different story. When they get to sit down there at halftime and talk to Coach about their role for the second half, maybe things for them turn around and they can step up a little bit. But they're going to need it. But, of course, I think we'll see something good out of Cavalier in the second half, too.
Yeah, and Coach Thomas, I think in his notes when you read it, he said, we've really relied on the 2 bigs all year, but when we've really needed somebody to step up, they have. So they're really going to need that in the second half.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting story. We've seen other teams come back from larger deficits, but sometimes things happen to you when you get handcuffed here at the state tournament on this floor. But I like the chances of the second half being a little bit better.
You looked at the Treynor squad and you said it, they look young. I mean, Swarty looks like he's in 6th grade, but he's just he only has the 6 points, but he's just really made a difference. His presence has been pretty good, and he's been a great defender. He's done some great things on the defensive end.
He has, and what he's doing inside is opening up things for a couple playmakers like Fauble and Clausen. I don't think AP understood the shooting touch of those two kids and the playmaking abilities of them. And as soon as they did pick up, Stogdill would come in and shoot. These guys are just getting splashes left and right.
Yeah.
Open shots.
They're hitting all of them late, midway through the second half. We're taking a look at some highlights here at the Northwest Bank Sports Desk. And we were talking about Fauble. I like to call him Fobs. But, AP got off to a 15-7 start, and it looked like they were really in control.
Well, when Cavalier's on the floor and things are okay, that's what happens. But then, after some early success,
it looked like they were going to roll.
It really did. It looked like they were in control, but I just can't stress it enough. The fouls, Cavalier was a big deal because of the mindset change for AP, but then this shooting. I mean, Treynor just let go of any thought and just got open.
And pretty well defended right there. You can't really fault some of the defense. Later in the second quarter, maybe the Falcons could have got a little more, but some of those shots were well contested. But wow, did they light it up.
Yeah, I tell you what, for AP, since we've met so many friends here, we're supposed to give a shout-out to Zion Eulenhop, who's back home, a little AP Falcon. Today's his golden birthday, his 7th birthday on the 7th.
Yeah, if you hang out at the sports desk,
that's what you get.
You get some information. But both of these teams, though, highly successful all year, and you're only looking at one loss between them. So this is a difficult spot for AP right now, and we'll talk more about that. And we're just doing great things here at the sports desk.
Yeah, but if you wonder how a team like Treynor gets undefeated, and you watch that attitude and that flash out there and that, like I said, a contagious ripple of confidence, it's just unbelievable. That's how you stay undefeated.
All right, well, thanks for joining us here on all the coverage, all the semifinals right here on NBC Sports Chicago. We'll be back with more on the Northwest Bank Sports Desk on the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Cardinals on top right now. The Falcons 38-25, Bob. A game that looked like it was going to be close, and then we talked a little bit about the foul trouble, but should be a tremendous second half here at the Northwest Bank Sports Desk. David Pregame along with my tag team partner, Bob Selby, here with all 8 semifinals. One final thought here as we get ready for this.
Well, one final thought for me is there's no quit in AP. We know that.
Yeah.
Across the board, that school district knows nothing but go, go, go. They'll have a good second half.
Well, and Coach Thomas, of course, just a legendary coach under his father. Obviously was a Drake Bulldog, too. Played with Matt Woodley. And I always told him he never got a lot of shots because Woodley wouldn't give him the ball. But he knew a lot about defense. And they're going to defend, and hopefully they're going to get somebody else to step up for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think some of these guys got a little bit of a few minutes off the bench. That's good for them in the first half. They'll be ready to go in the second half. But you see that starting 5 have a little bit better performance here in the second half. But they're going to have to find something defensively to get out there and switch and move around and stop those open shots those Treynor Cardinals are burying.
Well, that's going to do it from the Northwest Bank Sports Desk. I know our guys down closer to the floor will have more insight and action here on the second half. Rick Silvestrini and the guys, take it away.
All right, thanks, Dave and Bob. And we're getting ready for second half action. And Dave, can Aplington-Parkersburg cool this Treynor team off? Because in the first half, 8 of 14 from beyond the arc, 57% lights out shooting.
Yeah, Treynor struggled a little bit early with the pressure from Aplington-Parkersburg, but once they got used to it, they settled down. You look at 8 3-pointers made. Aplington-Parkersburg has 9 total made baskets. But I think the other impressive numbers that you look at, 13 assists on 15 made baskets for Treynor. They are doing a good job of getting the ball where they want to, attacking the zone now. They feel comfortable. Aplington's going to have to mix this up or change the pace as best they can if they want to get back into this.
All right, we begin the second half, and the Falcons have the ball, and they trail this one 38-25. Yeah, we got a quick foul underneath.
All of 6 seconds there.
I think they got Stockdale.
And again, they tried to get Overhauser into the post.
Off on the baseline, lobbing it in. And the foul, and going to the line is going to be Cavalier. So the little play off the inbound.
Yeah, they ran a couple guys off of Cavalier as a screener and then threw it up to him. Gordy was right there, but just came down at the very end.
And he makes the first. The Iowa High School Sports Network would like to take a moment to express our sincere thanks to the Iowa Cubs, Alliant Energy, and the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau for assisting us in broadcasting live the Iowa High School State Basketball Championships to all of you tuning in.
Well, Cavalier is a guy that they need to get going. They're going to get into it here. He had 4 points in the first half. He had 3 fouls, so almost as many fouls as points for your leading scorer is not good.
Fobble lobs it inside, and Shorty had a little trouble getting that ball, but he does connect eventually.
I think they wanted the alley-oop, but it just wasn't going to happen.
Off the glass and good by Cavalier. Well, you call it, Dave. He's starting to get aggressive here.
Yeah, Coach Thomas said we need to get him the ball, and he's been aggressive with it.
Got it the first 2 possessions of the half. 3-pointer the other way, and a rare miss. Clausen misses it, but an offensive board by the Cardinals.
Fobble, one of the shortest guys in there. He's the one who comes out of it.
There's another 3, and on the second chance, it's Stockdale from downtown.
That was number 4.
Turnaround, Cavalier, no. So he got the ball, Dave, 3 consecutive times on offense.
And right there, that just rolled off the front.
Inside, no good. The little turnaround there by Shorty. Boy, they had another open 3 and passed it up. And a steal. Fobble. And is that going to be offensive or not? It will be a blocking foul.
Yeah, Hoff tried to throw the ball ahead. Gives up the steal and hustles back. It doesn't quite get set, but here you see there's the lob. Almost had it, just not quite high enough. And there's the skip pass for the next 3. For Treynor, they pick up right where they left off.
Free throw good by Stockdale. He's got 10 now in the ball game. Second player in double figures for Treynor. Clausen with 10 as well. And one more coming up for the 6'2 sophomore. Two sophomores in the starting lineup, both Stockdale and Schwarty, just sophomores. (45-29) in favor of Treynor. Price being manhandled there a little bit.
Almost out of bounds on the catch there.
And they get it to Cavalier. He gives it up to Huff this time. And a loose ball, and they get it back. And we're going to get a foul committed by Treynor. Clausen will pick that one up.
They're trying now, Oberhauser not bringing the ball up the court. They've got him in the post, letting Price bring it up.
That is Clausen's third, so keep an eye on that. Inside Cavalier, the foul, and count it. And they're going to get Stockdale.
They're just again out of the out-of-bounds play, turn. Yep. He just did not need to come down. Stockdale just keep his hands up there, make him shoot over top.
Well, you got to feel like Coach Thomas told his junior, hey, listen, we need you the second half. And boy, they are going right to him every single time.
Yeah, and it's all been in the post. Him and Oberhauser can take their turns in there.
Two minutes gone here, quarter number 3. 13-point lead for Treynor. Make it 60.
Jorgensen just.
Well, again, it's Cavalier getting the foul, and
let's see if they're going to give him 2 or they're going to say it was passing. But here, the penetration, the swing, just comes off the little down screen for Jorgensen, and just a catch and shoot.
It just seems, Dave, that the Falcons are a second late on every single one of those passes and cannot get to the shooter.
Well, they're trying to get pressure on him, but they just can't get enough of it. And then, like you're saying, then they're a half step late getting the shooter.
And we've got a foul on the floor this time. And again, they get the ball right back to Cavalier.
Well, we're not even 2 minutes into this game, and that's the 6th team foul now on Treynor.
Oberhauser will inbound. He goes way outside to Price. Cavalier wants the ball again at the free throw line. Passes it up. Truax. Floater, air ball. This time driving in and counted for Stockdale.
A nice move with a fake pass. Here as he gets a penetration, fakes the pass, takes the contact, he gets the right spin. The kiss off the glass.
Stockdale with a chance for 3 here.
Well, and he comes in, he's only averaging 8.5 a game. He's got a chance here to give himself 12.
And he misses that one. It's a 50-32 lead. And we got a traveling violation on Oberhauser. Fans don't like it.
Oh, and a breakdown defensively for Treynor. Nobody picked him up coming down the court. And he just went right into the contact trying to draw the foul, but shuffled his feet beforehand.
Stockdale passing it to Butler. And losing the ball out of bounds. It's a turnover. Falcons will take over. Schwarty, Jorgensen both back in for the Cardinals.
Schwarty with the 3 fouls there so far. Again, we'll see if maybe they get down, get Oberhauser or Cavalier down in the post, see if they can pick up a 4th foul.
Inside again, Cavalier can't get his own rebound. And Treynor on the run again. Bobble, Clausen, short. And nearly some contact there. They get it to Cavalier. Oberhauser switching hands and goes.
And a good job by Oberhauser on the swing pass. saw the gap and just, again, they're going right at Schwarty with his 3 fouls.
Cuts it to 16, 4:14 to go. Jump shot, and it rattles in for Dylan Fauble. And we got a timeout taken by Treynor this time. So it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 52-34 Treynor. Let's take a look at the last one.
And a good patience here by Fauble. Just a little pull-up, and things are going that well for Treynor with the forward bounce off the front of the rim.
Now 3 players in double figures for Treynor. Fauble with 10, 10 for Clausen, and 13 for Stogdill. Closed captioning brought to you by Buena Vista University in Storm Lake, Iowa. BVU is the only college in Iowa to promise a solid internship, a degree in 4 years, and a job within 6 months of graduation. Find out more at bvu.edu/now.
The Treynor used that 28-10 second quarter to just really take hold of this game, and they have not shown any signs here to start the third quarter of letting go. I like the aggressiveness out of the Falcons, going to the rim. Again, getting Cavalier involved.
Right now he's bottled up near the free throw line. Here's a three-pointer blocked.
We're gonna have a foul here.
Yeah, we'll have a 1-and-1, but before that we are going to take a break. It's 52-34 Treynor. This is the Iowa High School State Championships live on the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Take advantage of this offer from Alliant Energy and start saving money and energy now. There are other options too. Learn how with a free top-to-bottom home energy assessment. Find air leaks, install LED bulbs, and get simple ideas to save energy for your entire home. Plus rebates to help you replace that old furnace or air conditioner. It's easy. Call 1-866-ALLIANT or visit alliantenergy.com/options.
All you have to do is you just have to get their feet here on the pavement and be. Being in Des Moines, you just get it through the experience.
I'm a fan of a lot of our fast, casual cuisine.
A little theater, some great restaurants.
There's a lot going on musically.
If you can't find things to do in Des Moines,
you must be boring.
This is a magical place.
And we're back live here on the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Rick Silvestrini and Dave Lane with you in this 2A semifinal where Treynor has the lead here, 52-34. 1-and-1 opportunity coming up here for Aplington-Parkersburg. Junior Bodden is at the line, just a 41% free throw shooter during the season. Front end on the way, and he makes it.
It's a pure 41% shooter there.
One more for the junior. And misses that one. And an offensive board. Cavalier up no. And fighting for it. We've got a tie up and a jump ball. And the possession arrow going the other way to Treynor. Falcons here applying some full court pressure. Let's take a look at our Shields three-point tally, Dave. And off the steal. The Falcons grab 2, but we've got 14 combined three-pointers in this game, but it's Aplington-Parkersburg with 10 of those, but now they turn the ball over and a chance here for a little run for the Falcons.
Well, and again, that's what Treynor looked like early. Had 5 early turnovers in the first quarter, and since then, essentially 2 quarters of play, they just had 3. That's their 4th. But again, this is what AP's got to do if they're going to try to get back into this game.
So Treynor now with 10 turnovers. 9 for Aplington-Parkersburg. Falcons with the ball. Off to Ellis, and we got a foul on the floor. And this will be shooting here because that is already fouled number 8 on Treynor.
Yeah, everything's going to be to the free throw line. And again, this is going to benefit Aplington-Parkersburg with matching up with what they're doing. They have really come out here and they've attacked the basket. They're not looking to settle for threes and try to play some hero ball to get back into it.
Ellis misses the front end, though. The 1-and-1. Bodden right there for the putback. So they get 2 out of the possession. It's a 13-point game. And again, pressure defense. Fodl up ahead to Clausen. There's another wide open 3. This one short. Rebound Falcons. And Oberhauser behind the back dribble. And gives it up to Aaron Price. Cavalier from downtown, in and out, no. And rebound Treynor.
Pace is picking back up again.
And a foul the other way. That's just the 3rd team foul on the Falcons. We're at the 2:36 mark in quarter number 3.
Well, and I think you'll see the last 3 by Treynor. More of a rushed attempt there, and not the pace that they've been making their 3s at.
2:30 to go. Falcons with a little run here. Treynor trying to counter. Another one from downtown. Counted for Fabel. That is their 11th three-pointer of the ball game. Baseline Cavalier, good move, and he scores.
And a good little jab step to the middle. But Cavalier, and then able to kind of contort his body around. Here you see, just faces up, gets the step, gets around, and just some slow moving there by Dickerson for Treynor.
Cavalier now with 13 points. Trying to make it 14 here with the free throw. Substitutions for Treynor.
And coming in averaging just under 19 points a game.
Seth Young checked in there for the Cardinals.
And you can see here with Appleton being in the bonus already. Shooting their 15th free throw of the game.
Cyrus Shields free throw total there, and maybe a little worried look by Scott Rucker. We got a foul near midcourt. Hitting the court very hard for Aplington-Parkersburg is Junior Bodden.
And it looked like Fabel came down right on his ankle. And
Bodden says he's okay, but we're going to take him out right now, put Truax back in.
Well, Bodden's been very active on the offensive glass and on their pressure defense here. They got to just give him a little breather and get him back in the game.
Under 2 to go in the third, 13-point lead here. Nearly a turnover, scramble for the ball in the backcourt. Oberhauser can't get it, and Treynor comes back up with it, and the steal the other way. Off, ahead, Oberhauser. 11-point game, and a foul on Aplington-Parkersburg. It's going to be called on Truax.
I think they got Oberhauser on there.
Or did they get Oberhauser? Take a look.
Good throw ahead here, and good catch. I thought he threw it a little too late. Had about 1 shot at it, and they were able to get it.
16 now for Oberhauser. Nearly had another steal. And now Treynor with the ball up by just 11. They led by as many as 18. The runner, no. Offensive board and a foul. And a great job by Schwarty there on the glass.
Yeah, just able to elevate and get the rebound. They got Aplington forced the shot they wanted, just could not finish the possession with the defensive rebound.
So Schwarty will shoot a pair, 63% on the season. He's 0 for 1 tonight from the line.
Second foul on Oberhauser.
And this one's too hard. As we said, the Schwarty, one of 2 sophomores in this young Treynor starting lineup.
Well, and really, if you're the Falcons, your goal is, all right, let's try to get this to 8. 7 or 8 by the end of the quarter, and you really feel like then you can get on a run and get after it here.
And makes that one, so 1 of 3 from the line tonight for Schwarty. 56-44 Treynor.
Got to go down to Cavalier again.
Yep, he wants the ball, he's got it. Spin move, and a block by Schwarty. On the run, and now they'll slow it up a little bit. Or maybe not. Stockdill.
More communication there by the Falcons, never got the ball stopped.
That was a big possession. Wide open underneath, and Price an easy 2.
Good find from Oberhauser. Schwarty was looking to stay with Cavalier on the roll.
Again, some pressure in the backcourt. Do they throw the ball away? No, Schwarty's got it. Another 3 ball. That one too hard. Offensive board. Schwarty loses it in the backcourt, and we've got a scramble. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go to Aplington-Parkersburg.
Well, you had a little hesitation on the Falcons going after the initial rebound, but I thought big play there from Truax, diving on the floor and able to tie up and get the possession back.
So a chance here for the Falcons to cut into this lead. They're down by 12. Do you play for the final shot here, Dave?
I think the way that they're shooting, the way that Treynor's shooting, I think you're fine holding for 1 here.
22 seconds, nearly throwing it away as Oberhauser tipped out of bounds by Luke Clausen.
Although they've got Schwarty is out here.
We're going to bring Jorgensen in for Seth Young.
They've had some success on these out-of-bounds plays of getting the ball right into Cavalier.
Once they get a good look early, they might just take the shot. Bring it into Ellis, out of Cavalier. We got a foul. So free throws coming up. Stops the clock at 17.6. It's double bonus the rest of the way now for the Falcons, so that is huge.
And I think the other thing to look at is you've got, Schwarty's got 3 fouls, Clausen's got 3 fouls, Jorgensen's got 3 fouls, and Tarks has 3 fouls for Treynor. And the way this game is being called, I know it's 3 fouls here going to the 4th, but that's a lot of players out there with 3 fouls that have, can run the risk of picking up 4 and 5 in a hurry.
Cavalier now with 15 points in the game. 1 more free throw on the way. This to cut it to 10. Good.
He's going to get a breather here with his 3 fouls.
So they'll bring Truax back in, and there's 17.6 seconds left. And again, you see the Falcons with the full court pressure. And a loose ball, and a bump in the backcourt, and a foul. And that is the 7th team foul on Aplington-Parkersburg, so free throws the other way.
Just an unfortunate play there for Bachman. He read it, was going for the steal, the ball got fumbled, and he just was not able to get out of the way. But now you're going to have Oberhauser and Cavalier both check back in here. They were out for defensive purposes, both with 3 fouls. Now, of course, they get a chance here with the just under 15 seconds to go to get a shot.
Clausen's an 83% free throw shooter. Missed his only attempt though tonight, but makes this one. Back to an 11-point lead. And the second one goes. All right, 14.8 seconds left here for Aplington-Parkersburg in the third. They trail by 12, 10 seconds. Oberhauser with the basketball to Ellis. Ellis looking inside, only 4 seconds to go. Got to hurry, and we got a traveling violation on Kobe Hoff.
Well, they had the set to get Oberhauser into the post, and really they wanted to throw it up to Cavalier, who was open at the high post as well, but he had already cut through.
And do they get the shot off? Nearly put it in, but that will be the end of quarter number 3. Treynor 60, Aplington-Parkersburg 48. This is the Iowa High School State Championships live on the Hy-Vee Championship Network. And we're back live here in the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Fourth quarter underway here. Treynor up 60-48. We'd like to acknowledge and thank DMAC, the Principal Charity Classic, and Shields for their continued support they provide that allows us to show you live the Iowa High School State Basketball Championships. All right, here we go with quarter number 4. And the Falcons make a run here. Wide open 3. That one's off the mark. Treynor's cooled off a little bit here.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since they've made a 3. They almost made that one at the end of the quarter.
Count it! And he is fouled as he picked his game up in the second half.
They're just aggressive going right at Troy. That's going to be his 4th foul.
And now a chance to get it into single digits. Let's take a look, Dave.
Just right at it, and Schwarty just kept kind of backing up and committed to, he's got to either flop or he's got to try to get out of the way and block it.
Good. It's a 9-point game. Here we go again. Full court pressure by the Falcons. Treynor gets it to Fobble. Now Clausen. Well, the 3 ball was working earlier, Dave, but a little tougher right now. They go inside, and a great drive by Stockdill. Back to an 11-point lead.
Schwarty's still out there with 4 fouls.
A deep 3. Cavalier! 22 points for Cavalier.
18 coming here in the second half. Just his 9th 3 of the year.
Single-handedly trying to bring Aplington-Parkersburg back wide open underneath, nearly threw the ball away. And now a loose ball scramble, and we've got a timeout called by Treynor just in the nick of time.
But here, Cavalier just decides, all right, Schwarty's not going to guard me. So he knocks it down. Second attempt of the day. Again, just his 9th made 3.
Unbelievable. What a half Carter Cavalier is putting together. He's past the season average, which is 19 a game.
He's done that here just in the second half.
Unbelievable. Well, you got to think, Dave, that Coach Thomas made a concerted effort at halftime to tell his junior, listen, we got to get you the ball and you got to be aggressive. And he has done just that.
Well, and he's been able to be out on the floor. He picked up, he was in foul trouble there, again, with 3 fouls in the first half. And it's just one of those of, hey, this is a guy that brought you here. He's going to get us back into it, and he's done just that.
Cuts it to 8 with 6:38 remaining. It's the 2A semifinals here at Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Treynor cross-court pass Fobble. Fobble's going to pull up, 15-footer, too hard.
Again, Treynor just 1 for their last 7 from 3.
Again, going in, untouched this Cavalier. It's a 6-point game. Boy, a dangerous pass, and we've got a foul. Is that on Cavalier?
Yeah, that's going to be his 4th.
Oh, boy.
And he's got 3 of them that have just kind of been fluke calls, like in that situation where he's going for a loose Loose ball.
Let's take a look.
Tries to get out of the way. Tries to avoid it.
He didn't make much contact there, but
that angle it didn't look at. I think initially when I saw it, that left arm kind of got into him a little bit. But he had one earlier just on a free throw, a missed free throw, where he was late in reacting and kind of went at it, and the Treynor guy beat him to the spot. But I think at this point in time, you got to keep him out there.
Yep. He's going to roll the dice. You see there, Coach Thomas. He was shaking his head at the call, but he's got no choice but to leave his main man out there with 4 fouls. Free throw is good by Clausen.
You know, the other thing though is that if you've got Schwarty on the bench, you could get Oberhauser in there and get him in the post and let him try to work a little bit. They've got the size advantage.
Those free throws good. 64-56. Cavalier with the ball in his hands again.
The one thing on those drives he's got to be aware of is getting a charge call.
He wants the ball back. He sends up another 3. That one's too hard off the iron and picked up by Treynor. Fobble, baseline. That is a tough shot, but an offensive board block. Hoff with the basketball was slowing up, gets it to Cavalier. Cavalier, 3 players on him, draws the foul, and free throws coming up for Carter Cavalier.
Is that on? Yeah, Jorgensen. That's going to be his 4th.
So foul trouble all around here, Dave. And we talked about being in the double bonus the entire half.
Yeah, just about. I think they were in the 1-1 with about 3 or 4 minutes left in the third quarter. As Oberhauser checks back in.
25 for Cavalier.
Treynor's going to come back with Schwarty. Takes out Jorgensen again with who just picked up his 4th foul.
Chess match here by both coaches. And you said it earlier, Dave, Aaron Thomas just going to keep Cavalier in there. He doesn't have much of a choice. It's been his main weapon here in the second half, and he makes them both. 26 for Cavalier. It's a 6-point game again. Treynor led by 18. And they turn the ball over. Cavalier, what a pass! And score by Bodden. What an assist by Cavalier.
A great pass and a great catch and a great finish.
4-point game. Under 5 to go. What a comeback, loose ball, and a foul called on Bodden. That would have been an easy 2.
Here we see the steal and just threading the needle. I'm assuming that was to Bodden. It may have been to Oberhauser. But again, the presence of mind from Bodden to catch and finish.
So
in traffic.
Stogdill will have a 1-and-1 opportunity here. He is 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And too hard. 4-point game.
And that was the 4th foul on Bodden.
Guess who's got the ball? Cavalier gives it up this time. Now they have a wide open 3 and doesn't go down as Price had a shot at it. Really a travel there by Stogdill, and now we're going to get a traveling violation.
I think he just caught himself on his own foot. You know, one of the things we started to see with all this pressure that Aplington-Parkersburg has been applying, he just tripped himself up. But with all this pressure that they've been having, all the energy that Treynor's been having to exert to beat the pressure, that kind of gets into the legs. And that's why, again, you've seen them. They struggled now here from the 3-point line most of the second half.
Oberhauser, he's bumped. Not a Cavalier. There's one on the foul there. Bodden's got it back to Cavalier. Cavalier wants a screen. Instead, he goes the other way, feeds Ellis. Ellis pops, and that's no good. So a couple of outside shots here taken by Aplington-Parkersburg.
Bodden's got to be careful.
Nearly thrown away again, and the double team in the corner. When's the last time we've had a 3? Well, there it is.
Asked and answered.
Stockton. The 12th three-pointer in the game for Treynor. Cavalier gets the roll right back at you. Cavalier now with 28.
What a second half.
3:27 to go. 5-point ball game, another open 3. That one's short. Now if you're Treynor, you gotta think the clock's on your side. Might not be to your advantage to throw those 3s up, but we're gonna get a timeout call by Aplington-Parkersburg. So ahead to break. 67-62. Back after this on the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
At Hy-Vee Market Grill, you'll find something for everyone. Steaks grilled to perfection, delicious pasta, wood oven flatbread pizzas, and the burgers are the best in town. Plus, you've got to try our delicious Sunday brunch. And Hy-Vee Market Grills are next to Hy-Vee stores, so it's not like we're gonna run out of food. It's good food, good times, and we love to see people smile. So get on into Hy-Vee Market Grill today.
When we act as an advocate for Iowa farmers,
I rise up.
when we reinvest $80 million in a decade to bring jobs to rural communities,
I rise up.
when we provide nearly $500,000 in scholarships to young Iowans each year,
I rise up.
when we invest in solutions that create opportunities and improve the quality of life for all Iowans,
I rise up.
we're Iowa Farm Bureau, and we do these things because we're your neighbors. We're Iowans, and nothing feels better than seeing Iowa rising.
Dreams start early, illustrated straight from the heart. Big or small, dreams take hard work to grow into reality. To bring your dreams to life, sometimes you need a little help. So surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams and count on Bank Iowa to help you reach them. Bank Iowa, for the dreamer in all of us.
And we're back here live on the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Rick Silvestrini and Dave Lane with 3:13 to go. It's a 5-point lead for Treynor.
Let's see what Coach Thomas here draws up out of the timeout. We're going to have some discussion here about
the Iowa High School State Basketball Championships are presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau as sole title sponsor of the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present Championship Week and to showcase Iowa's youth and all they have to offer this great state.
having some discussion here about substitution.
And I think, let's see, they're asking Coach Thomas about something, and now looks like we're all good.
Neither coach is upset. The officials got it right. Of course, if both coaches are upset, that usually means the officials got it right too.
All right, Aplington-Parkersburg down by 5, and with the basketball. Price, Cavalier, boy, he's left open for 3, but passed it up that time. He's hit 1 here tonight. They try to get the ball to him and nearly throw it away. They do throw it away.
Just the length there, Schwarty, to knock it away. Big defensive turnover there for Treynor.
Lost an offensive possession. Open for 3 way downtown, and Oberhauser rips it down, and I'm not sure that's the shot that Treynor coach Scott Rucker wanted with a 5-point lead. Cavalier, the move, and they're going to call a foul. That looked like a lot of ball.
That's going to be on Fable. That's just his third, but a good post coming to the middle. Tries to split in between it.
They got him.
Yep. Got the hand on the ball, but then the rest of the arm got the other. got the body there.
Cavaliers made a living here at the line tonight, 11 of 13 from the free throw line, and most of this damage, Dave, coming in the second half.
Oh yeah, 4 points at the half. That's his 25th here of just the second half.
The 29 in the game. Looking for 30 here on this free throw. This to cut it to 3 and a one-possession game. And he does. All right, we got a ball game here, Dave. 2:22 left. Remember, Treynor led by 18 at one point. And nearly a steal by Bodden. Getting it back is Treynor. Now they trap at half court. And Oberhauser with the steal. And he falls down. There is no call. He's hurt. He's on the floor and he's hurt. He is still down. And Treynor the other way. And it's good by Fabel. Boy, there was a lot of contact. And Coach Thomas wondering where the call was. 69-64, 1:45 to go.
They had a chance. I think Oberhauser just tripped over his own feet.
And now it's Oberhauser, too hard, out of bounds, and he knocks it into the hands of Treynor. Trying to knock it off of Treynor. 1:30 to go. And now they'll slow it and eat some clock. 69-64.
And you've got Bodden out there with 4. Cavaliers got 4.
They trap at half court. Cavaliers got to watch it there. Stoghill, 1:09 to go, and now they finally foul.
Well, here we see they get the trap. This is a couple possessions ago, but just going, and I think he tripped himself up.
Yep, and I think the reason, Dave, they didn't call a travel there was he never had possession of the ball.
No, he never went down to the ground with it. But a huge bucket going the other way, getting that lead back up to 5.
Fabel makes the free throw. He's got 16. And that puts it back to a 6-point lead with 1:07 to go. This is a big free throw here to make it a 3-possession game.
Again, Aplington's not necessarily a great three-point shooting team. You don't need to hunt for threes right now. You can still attack. You just got to go.
Here's Cavalier, sees that opening, draws the contact, and no foul, but knocked out of bounds, and it will remain with Aplington-Parkersburg.
Well, they've had some success again with these out-of-bounds plays. Finding Cavalier.
Off the inbound, looking, still looking, gotta hurry, gets to Price. Price gets it blocked. Treynor's got the ball, now they got a foul, and they will foul Dylan Fabel. And now Treynor's in control here with the 71-64 lead. 55 seconds to go. And Fabel at the free throw line where tonight he is 2 of 2.
Well, and not a bad take in there for, is that Hoff for Aplington-Parkersburg, but just going up against too much size.
Missed the first. Truax coming back in. So Treynor looking to get into the finals. And misses them both. Little life here for the Falcons. Oberhauser. Truax. A long 3. That's well off the mark, and who's going to get the ball? We've got a scramble, and did the timeout get called in time?
It'll still be Aplington's ball, though.
Jump ball and possession arrow toward the Falcons. Thomas trying to get a timeout there, but couldn't, so now there's 40.1 seconds left in a 7-point lead. Here's a three-pointer, no good, and we've got a foul on Treynor.
By Clausen.
Yep.
Be his 4th foul.
So for the Falcons, they get the clock stopped and a chance to score 2. So Truax is at the line. Now he's only a 42% free throw shooter. He's 1 for 3 tonight, so he has struggled tonight as well. 2 big ones coming up. Makes it. they're going to take Cavalier out so he doesn't have to play defense.
Well, you're going to have to get a foul early. Fauble just missed the 2 free throws, but he's 82% on the year. They've got Bodden in with 4 fouls.
Second one on the way. And Truax makes them both. Big time free throws there. And quickly they get the foul on Fauble. I mean, you look at the Cardinal lineup, Dave, a lot of good free throw shooters here. It's like pick your poison. You've got 3 starters over 80% on the year. Schwarty is the lowest of any of the starters out there at 63%.
And they're not inbounding the ball to him at all.
No. Free throw good. So Cavalier back in. Leads all scorers with 30 points. 34.8 seconds left. Time running out for the Falcons. And another good free throw there by Fauble. Gotta hurry if you're the Falcons. Oberhauser on the dribble, 30 seconds left. 3-pointer on the way, in and out, no. Rebound, Treynor, and the foul will be on number 5, Grant Truax.
Not a bad look there from the top.
Nope.
For Hoff. Again, he's their leading 3-point shooter.
So back to the line is Fauble. 4 of 6 from the line. Double bonus both ways.
Again, Aplington-Parkersburg, they started out, they were 4 of 7 at one point in time from 3. And now just 1 for their last 9.
And the Falcons got off to a great start. They were up by 8 late in that first quarter, Dave, and then Treynor ended up in the third, early in the third, opening up an 18-point lead, and Aplington-Parkersburg cut it to 3.
3 with the ball.
Yeah, with the ball.
They got
here
the
in
turnover, and again, Oberhauser just kind of off his own feet, tripped up.
Another 3-pointer off the mark, and there's only 15 seconds left, and that should do it, as Treynor is going to head into the finals, and the Falcons will back off, and your final is going to be 75-66, and the Cardinals are headed to the 2A championship game.
Wow, what a game. Not what we expected, or not what we thought was going to happen after watching the first 2 or 3 minutes, but a tremendous second quarter. The lights out shooting from Treynor in about a 10-minute stretch there where they could not miss from 3. Got them the lead, and they're just able to hang on. Tremendous fight there from Aplington-Parkersburg.
Yeah, I can't say enough about Cavalier as well. 30 points for him, but not enough. 75-66. We'll be right back. You are watching live the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Yeah, we're back live here on the Hy-Vee Championship Network, where Treynor upended Aplington-Parkersburg 75-66, and the Cardinals are in the championship game. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here. What ended up being a very good game, Dave, and early on, Aplington-Parkersburg had it going.
Just could not miss the combination there, Oberhauser and Cavalier, but neither could Treynor. They had struggled, 5 turnovers early, and then you just see the 3-point shooting there from Jorgensen, Clausen, Fauble, all knocking them down. But again, in the second half, when you look at what Cavalier did, 4 points in the first half, 26 in the second, finishing with 30, game high.
Yeah, and you got to think if he wasn't in foul trouble in the first half, what might have been. But what a game for him, 30 points in a losing cause. But it was Treynor winning it 75-66. They will be in the championship game looking for their second ever title. They won it all back in 2015. We'll take another break and return. This is the Iowa High School State Championships live on the Hy-Vee Championship Network.